Hello, this is Chelsea Karbon,
Ramona Kelemen.
Carolyn Prince.
and the topic of our alternative cancer therapy presentation is the Hoxsey Protocol. The Hoxsey Protocol was first developed in the 1920s by Harry Hoxsey, a former coal miner and insurance salesman. Hoxsey found inspiration for the cure from his great-grandfather, John Hoxsey, who identified an assortment of anti-cancer herbs after he allegedly observed a horse cure itself of a leg tumor by grazing on wild herbs. Harry Hoxsey combined these herbs with home cancer remedies, which were popular at the time, to create both an oral tonic and a topical application. One of Hoxsey's most trusted assistants and clinic nurses was Mildred Nelson, who started working at his Dallas clinic in 1946. Nelson learned all the secrets of Hoxsey's cancer treatment, and when Hoxsey fell ill with heart disease, he handpicked Mildred as his successor. In 1963, Mildred Nelson founded the Biomedical Center in Tijuana, Mexico, where the Hoxsey Protocol is still utilized today. This is the article published by the Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center that outlines the background information of the Hoxsey Protocol. The article concludes that Hoxsey herbal therapy is not a cancer cure, and some of its components may be dangerous. According to Hoxsey, a tonic of potassium iodine, licorice, red clover, burdock root, stylingia root, barberry, cascara, pokeweed, prickly ash bark, and buckthorn bark, in addition to a restrictive diet, stimulates detoxification of the body while normalizing cell metabolism. However, there is no scientific proof for this mechanism of action. Hoxsey's tonic has never been tested in the laboratory, whether in animals or in humans, and there is no scientific evidence to support the claim that it has anti-cancer effects in the human body. He also created a salve of antimony, zinc, bloodroot, arsenic, sulfur, and talc. Hoxsey claimed that his salve could selectively kill cancer cells. However, the caustic ingredients contained in the formula are known to indiscriminately damage healthy tissue as well. Here is an article from PubMed that discourages patients from using this protocol in place of conventional cancer treatment. Harry Hoxsey is quoted as saying, "We have another type of medication which we apply locally in external cases. Its purpose is to halt the spread of the disease and speed the necrosis of cancer cells. All of these are escharotics, and in one form or another were commonly used in the treatment of external cancer long before the development of more scientific X-ray and radium treatment." However, according to the Cancer Journal for Clinicians, there is no evidence that the Hoxsey method results in objective benefit in the treatment of cancer in human beings. In the 1950s, Hoxsey was forced to stop seeing patients by the FDA, and the sale and marketing of the Hoxsey method was banned in the United States by the FDA. Currently, the Hoxsey method is primarily marketed by the Biomedical Center in Tijuana, Mexico. Hoxsey therapy is also marketed over the internet. The U.S. Congress maintains that no clinical trials of the Hoxsey treatment have been reported. Furthermore, Hoxsey was convicted many times for practicing medicine without a license. The U.S. government reported that 400 patients Hoxsey claimed to have cured were either cured before receiving his treatment, were not cured of cancer and died from the disease, or never had cancer in the first place. The National Cancer Institute evaluated 77 case reports submitted by Hoxsey and concluded that not a single one demonstrated efficacy. No clinical data support the value of this therapy.
Hoxsey's original journals and the Hoxsey Biomedical Clinic have no information regarding the type of cancer his protocol claims to cure. However, based on patient testimonials posted on their clinic website, people suffering from esophagus, liver, kidney, lymphatic, GI, peritoneal, skin, and bladder cancer have all benefited from this treatment method. Also, information on the Hoxsey Clinic's website claims that by rebalancing and normalizing the metabolism, the treatments at biomedical cancer help the body to heal itself, often without resorting to more toxic or debilitating treatments. Although the Hoxsey protocol has been discredited and banned by the US government, we believe some individual components of the protocol do possess medicinal value for supportive cancer treatment. The first ingredient we examine is the herb Trifolium pratense, also known as red clover. Red clover isoflavonoids have been shown to exert antiestrogenic effects on breast cancer cells. Research results from this PubMed study support the use of trifolium pretens as a natural selective estrogen receptor modulator. Another component of the Hoxsey protocol we examine is Glycyrrhiza glabra or licorice. Based on this study conducted in 2015, Glycyrrhiza glabra possesses the ability to induce apoptosis in the HT29 colon cancer cell line, confirming its anti-cancer properties in vitro. An extensive in vivo biological evaluation is required to confirm anti-cancer mechanisms in humans. The third component we took a closer look is Arcticum lapa or burdock root. A study conducted in 2011 showed that hydroethanolic extract of burdock exhibited strong free radical scavenging activity. A constituent in burdock, dichlorometanic extract, showed selective antiproliferative activity against certain human cancer cell lines. The last component was examined in Berberis vulgaris or berberis. A study done in 2013 showed that berberis demonstrates anti-cancer effects by inducing apoptosis and cellular senescence in HER2 new overexpressing tumor cell lines.
On this slide, we listed several potential adverse reactions of using the Hoxsey protocol. With any external escharotic treatment, there is a risk of burning, scarring, and disfigurement. Iodine toxicity can cause pimples and excessive excretion when used long-term. Buckthorn is a strong laxative that can cause abdominal pain, dehydration, diarrhea, and vomiting. This could lead to a life-threatening electrolyte imbalance. Cascara is another laxative that should only be used short-term. Licorice, when used chronically, can cause hypertension, cardiac arrhythmias, sodium retention, and hypokalemia. It can also induce elevated levels of cortisol and aldosterone. Porkweed ingestion has been associated with serious conditions such as heart block, and it has caused deaths in children. According to the American Cancer Society, the Hoxsey medicines for cancers have been extensively tested and found to be useless and archaic. The American Cancer Society does not recommend their use for cancer patients. Based on the overwhelming evidence against the Hoxsey protocol, we have concluded that the evidence indicates serious risk or inefficacy. However, some individual components of this protocol have been proven to be useful in alternative cancer therapies when used appropriately. In conclusion, we do not recommend the Hoxsey protocol. The therapy lacks scientific evidence and it is banned by the FDA. It would be irresponsible for naturopathic medical doctors to recommend the Hoxsey protocol as a viable treatment alternative to cancer patients. However, scientific evidence suggests that licorice, barberry, red clover, and burdock can be considered as safe and effective adjunctive cancer therapy treatment